Hey, this is John Addison, Tuskegee Airmen. We're on the Intrepid Air Force Week. I'm here with the president of Claude Govan chapter of the Tri-State, Patt Terrelongue. And first of all, we want to say thank you to Uptown Magazine, the New Renaissance, for sponsoring us at the Tuskegee Airmen Convention in Vegas. We really appreciate it. We're about to screen Red Tails, a movie about some guys you might know, the Tuskegee Airmen. Tell them, first of all, let's tell them about your dad. Bless his soul. Big shout to Mr. Terrelongue up in heaven. Tell them about your dad.
Hi, both my parents were at Tuskegee. My father helped found the chapter, the Claude B. Govan chapter, Tuskegee Airmen. We represent the tri-state area, and I happen to be president thanks to the airmen. But my dad was one of the pilots, and my mom was assistant to the photographer. We also want to thank them for co-sponsoring the convention and being supportive of us. So thank you very much.
We appreciate you, Uptown. Big shout to Angela Bonner, editor-in-chief. We go way back. Big shout to the Snoop Dogg concert. Don't think we forgot you, Angela. We're going to blow you up on film. That's right. That's right. We're here on the Intrepid. A beautiful Monday night. We're with the Tuskegee Airmen. Uptown Magazine, the New Renaissance, supporting the Tuskegee Airmen. We got the president of Claude B. Govan chapter, Patt Terrelongue. I'm John Addison. I fly jets, baby.
Now support us in our other endeavors. We're having a big affair at the Marina Del Rey, November 17th, to support the tuition assistance program. We've given out $37,000 to children who are going off to college. Come help support these young people. Thank you.
Thanks. Tell them about what you do. Tell them about your legacy, sir.
I did a few things. I've been flying airplanes for a while. After World War II, shot down some planes. Later came out, became a college president, and joined Tuskegee Airmen, and let people know what we did.
All right, we got my man Roscoe Brown.
Okay, you know how to do it. Okay.
Tell me about one of the amazing things. The person you shared a godmother with somebody that people may know and helped him out when he was doing some things. Tell us that story.
That was with Martin Luther King. When I taught Sunday school in Boston, I was studying at the Boston Conservatory of Music, ballet. And he was studying for his PhD at Boston University. So I had a wonderful godmother, and she said, look, I want you to meet my other godson. And come over to the house. I'm going to fix a big meal for the two of you, and we're going to have a good Sunday afternoon. So I went over, and I walked in, and she said, Dabney Montgomery, meet Martin Luther King Jr. and his fiancée. They were not married at that time, his fiancée. And we just had a wonderful, wonderful evening. And then talking with the fiancée, Miss Scott, she lived only 30 miles from me in Selma, Alabama, and was a member of the same AME Zion denomination that I was a member of. And we knew many of the same people. So it was a wonderful fellowship, and we just had a wonderful time. This was on the second victory over Hitler, and then Martin Luther King worked with the victory over in the United States over segregation. We were still fighting on it, but we made an imprint on that situation also.
Fighting every day, every day. Then, of course, we have woken up as a country, and we realize the contribution that you guys make. My man, Sergeant Jeremy Locke, six-time, let's say the official award you got.
It's six-time military photographer of the year.
Photographer of the year. So he's here taking pictures with us of the Tuskegee Airmen. How long you been in the Air Force?
I hit 20 years last March.
Oh, okay. So you staying in?
I'm loving it too much.
Oh, okay. All right. Where you based?
I'm based out of Fort Meade, Maryland.
Oh, that's why you staying.
Yep.
That's good duty.
Work for Airmen Magazine.
Oh, okay. All right. So tell us about what you're doing with the airmen here, the whole thing you're doing for the magazine, the collage.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to put 100 faces of people who are visiting Air Force.
Okay.
Trying to see the difference of people and why they're coming here. Some of our kids that are inspired to the great Tuskegee Airmen.
Yes, yeah. a lot of jobs in the Air Force. I bet you never knew Air Force had their own photographers. So you want to join the Air Force, serve our country so I can enjoy my freedom. You could do cool jobs like this. You don't have to be a pilot, mechanic. They got all kinds of jobs. Go to your Air Force recruiter. What's the Air Force model? Because I'm an Army guy. I always forget. It's not anchors away.
No. I think it's like aim high.
Aim high. I'm just messing with you. Big shout out to Sarge. 6th time. You going for 7?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, thank you.
All right, man. It is John Addison, Tuskegee Airmen, with my man Shaquem.
Yep.
How old are you, man?
12 years.
12 years old? Let me see the muscle there. Give me a little bit there. All right. So you here to see Tuskegee Airmen? What, you know anything about the movie? Have you? Well, let me tell you about Tuskegee Airmen. You get up every day, you go wherever you want, you got some freedom? I mean, besides Dad, I know. Tuskegee Airmen, seriously, they fought in World War II. They were fighter pilots who protected the bomber pilots. They lost very few bombers. They're famous for that and also for paving the way for the modern civil rights movement. Okay, you ever hear Dr. King? Never heard Dr. Martin Luther King? Yeah, you heard of him before? Well, before Dr. King, we had Tuskegee Airmen, and they paved the way for the modern freedom rights movement, the civil rights, the second civil rights act in America. So tonight you're going to see a movie that tells their story. All right, a little history. African-American history, but American history. Good to have you, man. Enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movie.
Without further ado, General Rice.
Well, good evening, New York. As I had a chance to move through the crowd a little bit earlier, I asked many of you if you knew what Air Force Week was, and many of you didn't. So let me just say that starting Sunday and through today and tomorrow, we are commemorating the United States Air Force here in the largest and greatest city in the United States, New York. We want the people of New York to get exposed to our airmen, to get exposed to some of the jobs and careers that we have to offer, and just to continue to keep that relationship between the United States Air Force and the people of the United States and the people of New York City strong. So this is one of the events. If you didn't get a chance to come out to the Intrepid over the past couple of days, I encourage you to come out tomorrow. We'll still have some displays here where you'll be able to meet some airmen and get a better understanding of what your United States Air Force is all about. Tonight we're here not just to watch a fabulous movie, and I know some of you have seen it, but many of you haven't, and you're in for a real treat. But we're also here tonight to honor some real American heroes, Tuskegee Airmen. And over on this side, if you haven't had a chance to meet them, we've got some original Tuskegee Airmen with us here today. And let's give them a great big round of applause. These men overcame great odds through their perseverance, their courage, their valor, their determination, and their bravery achieved great things for the United States of America over the skies of Europe during World War II, and you'll see a lot of that depicted in the film that you're about to see.